So this is my project here. On the left, we see various parks that have received grant funding in the past in Arkansas. I can actually turn on a layer here for our project officer regions, and that shows that one's our staff members is assigned to the south, one to the northeast, and one to the northwest. Another big thing is that we can go ahead and search for individual grants. The way that most people search for them is by the recipient of the grant. So I'm going to search for the city of Little Rock. And when I search for Little Rock, I get all of the grants given to the city of Little Rock. And I can pull up various details about each individual grant. If I mouse over a park in the list, it'll actually show me where it's located in the city, which is pretty cool. It's easy to find that out. And then, as well as if there's a contract that has been scanned for that particular grant, I can actually click on here and I'll get a cloud folder that shows all of the contracts that have been scanned. So I can see, yep, there's this signed contract. In addition to this, some of the grants will actually have a phone log that's associated with it, and sometimes it's a little bit lengthy, so it's automatically cut off. But if you want to see more of the phone log, you can actually click more and it will show you the full length. You click less to reduce it. And if I want to actually zoom into a particular park, I can actually click on the park and it'll zoom right to it. And if I click on any park in the map, it'll actually bring this little pop-up here showing some basic details about it. I want to view some details about the sponsor. I can actually click this button, View Sponsor Details. And that shows where the sponsor is located in the state. In this case, it's in the central region, sort of the central Arkansas. It lists out information like the county, as well as the website for the town, and then the number of grants that have been awarded, the total sum of all the grant awards that have been given, the mayor's name, the population, the phone, and there as well as their address. And all this information is actually scraped. This information about like their mayor, population, and their contact info is all scraped pretty much live directly from the Arkansas Municipal League website. So we know that is current. If we pull up a county information, we can actually, for instance, for Pulaski County, the information actually changed around a little bit. So that's actually pulling from the Arkansas Association of Counties from a live web scrape. So if I have the details pulled up for an individual park, I can actually pull up just the grants in that park by clicking Grants in Park. And then all of those grants just awarded in that park are listed out. If I want to see document scans associated with that particular park, I can actually click on document scans and I can pull up any memos or deeds or documents relating directly to that park. And if I want to get driving directions, it'll actually direct me over to Google, and its point is dropped not on an arbitrary place, but actually at the primary entrance that will directly lead you to a parking lot that is easily routed via GPS. And of course, in addition to searching by city and by county, we can also search by park. So I can search, for instance, for Burns Park in North Little Rock. And of course, it'll zoom right to it, and I'll see all the information for that park. And if I want to dive in even further on that park, I can turn on the aerial imagery. and then actually turn on project boundary layers for that park. So state and federal project boundaries. And so then I kind of see how those line up. Notice the two don't necessarily align with each other. And with the way the layers are overlaid, you can see both, even if they are overlapped. And I can also see conversion polygons relating to that park. So Burns Park has undergone a few conversions, and I actually see some details about seeing there's a converted area. It gives a little description about that, and there's a replacement property. It's nice and green, and you see some details about that as well. And I can go ahead and turn streets back on. And if I want to view what House and Senate district the park is in, which we do need to find out occasionally, I can actually look at that. So I can see this is in State House District 34, and I pull up the State Senate District and see it's in District 30. One other thing we can also do is search according to project number, which does not autocomplete for speed reasons, but it'll actually directly pull up the grant information for individual project number when typed in. One last feature, which is something that our users requested, is pulling in a state parks layer that actually shows a breakdown of various very detailed features for the state park. Yeah, so those are all the big features for this application. Hope you liked it.